welcome to my channel. My name is Angelina and today I'm going to be doing a very exciting book haul. So I think I have 20 books to talk to you guys about, and a lot of these I did get for my birthday. My birthday was in July, so I did get a lot of books. And let's talk about them. I will have timestamps linked below because I'm going to split this into two sections. There's going to be a romance section and then like a horror section because those are the only kind of books I got recently. So yeah, if you want to skip to a certain section, those timestamps will be in the description. And let's just get started talking about all the romance books. So first up, we have Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood. I have already read this book. I read it while I was on vacation and that was so much fun. This is definitely a summertime, like good beach vacation type read. And yes, I am so glad to have a physical copy of this one on my shelves because I really loved it. I also got this special edition of Deepened by Ali Hazelwood. I have also already read this one and it's just absolutely gorgeous. It has these beautiful ink papers and the actual like physical hardback of the book is just so pretty, and it does have the reversible dust jacket with the original wet title, and it is signed by the author. I absolutely love this edition, this book. This is definitely in my top of all of Ali Hazelwood's books. Definitely one that I absolutely loved. I also got a copy of Truthfully Yours. This book I have not read yet and I don't know too much about it. I believe it is like a fandom type book and it's set in Scotland, and that's really all that I know about it, but the cover is just so cute, so I'm really excited to get to this one. I also got a copy of Do I Know You, and this is another like summery beach type read, and this one again have not read it yet, but I believe it is following this married couple who their marriage is like rocky, and so they go on this vacation and they pretend like it's their first time meeting each other to sort of reignite their spark. So that sounds really interesting and I'm really excited to get to this one. Next we have The Intimacy Experiment, and this one will be coming in a vlog very shortly, but I have since finished this one and I really enjoyed it, but I won't say too much about this one because again I am doing a vlog where this book is featured in it, so I don't want to say too much, but I do have a copy of it. I also got 9 Month Contract, which has these gorgeous sprayed edges. However, I have DNF'd this one since acquiring it. I made it about 80 pages in, I want to say, but if you want to hear more about that, I will have the vlog where I talk about this book linked in the card and in the description below. But yes, I did get this one. I bought this one myself just because it looks so much up my alley. It sounds like something I would have really enjoyed, but I did end up DNFing it. I also got Ride With Me, which is an F1 romance, and I have not read this one, but I have heard so many great things about this book, and I'm just really excited to give this one a try. I also got a copy of The Lovers, which is one where I just absolutely adore the cover. I love tarot inspired things, so this cover just really makes me happy. But this is a second chance sapphic romance, so I am super excited to get to this one. Next we have First Time Caller, and this is one I have also heard so many amazing things about. I believe the guy has a like call-in radio host type show, and she ends up calling in and they end up falling in love. But yes, this one just it's such a pretty cover. I just love the colors of it, but I am so excited to read this and see what all the hype is about. Then I got The True Love Experiment, and this one I'm super curious to see how I will feel about it because me and Christina Lauren books, we have like a hit or miss. I either love them or hate them, and so I'm very interested to see how I feel about this one. But this one follows a romance novelist and a documentary filmmaker, and they're trying to like craft the perfect love story, and it just sounds like such an interesting premise, so I'm really excited for this one. I also have Tilly in Technicolor. This is actually a YA book, and I have read this already. I read it way before I got it. But it is one that I have given 5 stars to, and I really wanted a copy of it on my shelves, so I'm super excited that I now own a copy of it. But this is just like such a cute romance, and if you're looking for like a really great YA romance to pick up, definitely pick up this one. Okay, and this is more like a romance fantasy, but I felt like it fit more in with the romance section than the horror section, but this is Firebird. This has been a very polarizing book in like the bookish community, so I'm very curious to see how I will feel about it. I don't really know too much about it, but it does have these gorgeous sprayed edges. Definitely feeling like there's dragons involved with this book, which is exciting. I feel like it's been compared a lot to Fourth Wing, so I'm very interested to see how I feel about this one. So that is it for the little romance section. Let's talk about all of the mystery horror type books that I got. So I got these 4 Riley Sager books, and I don't know what any of them are about, so I can't really tell you anything, but I know that Riley Sager is a very popular author, and I have been really wanting to give his books a try. So I got The Last Time I Lied, Home Before Dark, The Only One Left, and Survive the Night. And no, I did not pay for these. I'm not that impulsive to buy all of an author's books without knowing if I like them or not. I actually got these from my boyfriend's parents because they really enjoy this author's writing. So I'm very curious to read these and see how I feel about them. I also got a copy of Maeve Fly, and this is another book I have already read and given 5 stars, but I really wanted a copy of it on my shelves. And this is the epitome of like female rage and just women doing bad things, and it's a wonderful book. I love this book so much. It is definitely one of my all-time favorites. I believe it made my top 10 list last year or the year before. I don't have any concept of time, so I'm not really sure, but this book was so good and I would highly recommend it. I also got a copy of Mary, and this is a book I've seen floating around in the bookish community for a little while now, and I've been very intrigued by it. This book follows our main character, I believe, whose name is Mary, who is a middle-aged woman going through menopause, and some spooky stuff ends up happening. And this cover is just so ominous, and it reminds me of like a painting, and I really love it. So I'm really excited to give this one a try and see how I feel. And especially since like October, you know, is coming up, the spooky month, I feel like I will definitely be reading this one very soon. And then last but not least, I got The Hollow Places by T. Kingfisher. I absolutely adore T. Kingfisher's books. Specifically, their horror books, their fantasy books aren't really my thing, but all of like their more spooky books I have absolutely loved. So I'm really intrigued to try this one. This is one of their older ones, so I'm curious to see how it will go. But those are all of the books I have recently acquired. Let me know which one you think I should get to first. But thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment whatever you feel like commenting, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!